Hi, thanks for joining us. I'm Todd Drollette, co-founder of MoveThatBlock.com. Joining us today is Tyler Terpening, Vice President of the Heritage Group based out of Latham, New York. Tyler's agreed to answer some questions today about homeowners insurance and give us a 5-minute crash course on the things you need to know, whether you're buying a house for the first time or for the 10th time and just are looking to brush up and be current on what's important in today's market. Thanks for joining us, Tyler.
You're welcome, Todd.
So, I'm buying my first home. The closing's in 2 days. Do I need homeowners insurance, and where do I get it?
First of all, yes, you do need homeowners insurance. The reason being is because if you do have a mortgage on the property, the bank is going to want to make sure that their investment in that property is fully covered. Second of all, the way you get your homeowners insurance is you want to either contact your current insurance agent for your auto insurance, or you want to call a local agent or broker that's able to assist you in homeowners insurance.
Okay. What things are generally covered in a homeowner's policy?
Well, first of all, in a homeowner's policy, there's 6 lines of insurance that you're always covered for. First of all is the dwelling. That's the physical structure of the house. Okay. Second off is B, personal property. All right. Personal property is everything you physically own inside that house while you furnish the property. Also, there's other structures. If you build a detached barn, shed, or garage that's not attached to the physical home, that's covered. And then the other thing is medical payments and personal liability insurance, which protects you as the named insured in the policy.
Okay. I wake up in the middle of the night, my house is on fire. I go get the family out of the house, go running out. What's the next thing I do?
First of all, we would hope that you call the fire department to get the fire put out. Second of all, the next morning, or right then and there, I would call your insurance agent or the insurance company on your insurance policy with the 1-800 claims number, report a claim, tell them exactly what happened, and within 24 hours, they'll get right back to you with a claims adjuster to come out to the property and really assess what happened to your property.
Okay. Are there other things you feel are important that somebody should know about homeowners insurance or why they need it?
There's a lot of importance with homeowners insurance. First of all, what you want to make sure you do, no matter what you buy the property for, you want to make sure you insure the physical house for the current replacement cost value. If the market's down, it doesn't matter. The land is not factored into homeowners insurance. It's literally what it costs the insurance company to replace your physical home at the time of loss. The second thing is if you have any important or very expensive jewelry, watches, or furs, you want to make sure you schedule them on your homeowner's policy, because the current homeowner's policies under ISO, which is Insurance Services Offices, they only provide a certain amount of money, which is usually around $2,000 per piece of jewelry. And in today's economy, a lot of wedding pieces and furs and watches are in excess of that. So you want to make sure that's covered.
Okay. Now, I've heard people talk about umbrella policies. You know, I'm out, I'm playing softball with my friends, I hit somebody's car. Am I covered, and what is an umbrella policy? You
know, the most significant piece of an umbrella policy is it's a personal liability supplement for you being the named insured. Okay? If you do have, say, for a swimming pool at your home, you have a party for your kids, a couple of kids fall off the diving board, one kid drowns. The parent of that child is going to sue you personally. It happened on your property. Homeowners insurance pays for the personal liability up to the most they'll pay is usually between $500,000 and $1 million. The ranges vary between $100,000 and $1 million in your policy. But once that limit is exceeded, they can touch any personal asset that you own, i.e. your house, bank accounts, cars, until that money is exhausted and the claim is paid in full. An umbrella policy, if you picture it, is kind of like an umbrella over your personal assets. Once that limit of $1 million is gone, an additional $1 million will kick in to defend in the liability loss. Depending on the insurer who's insuring you, you can purchase liability limits from $1 million up to probably roughly $50 to $75 million, depending on the insurer. In your asset needs, you don't need to purchase that much if you don't own that much, but it's a requirement to make sure you have everything properly covered.
Okay. Is there anything else you feel that the viewers should bear in mind?
The one major thing is always look into, before you buy a house, look into flood insurance, because flood is the #1 excluded claim in all homeowners insurances. If you do live in a floodplain, I would strongly recommend you purchasing flood insurance, that in case that may happen, you will have a covered claim.
Okay. How do I go about selecting a broker? And do I do a broker, or why can't I just call the insurance company directly?
Well, if you do call an insurance company directly, most insurers do not deal directly with the general public. They have separate retail channels for agents or brokers. The reason why you want to deal with a broker over an agent is, per se, they have outlets to various insurance companies, okay, that they represent. And 9 times out of 10, they're all first-class A-rated insurers, depending on the agency you're dealing with. I would do that. I would contact your friends and family, see who they deal with for their personal insurance, and get various options. Make sure you ask the appropriate questions. What's the financial rating of the insurer? Okay, that's very important. You always want to deal with A-rated carriers. Number two, you always want to ask exactly what is the current replacement cost of your home. Make sure they ask you a detailed synopsis of your home you're purchasing. Don't just let them say, well, I only need $200,000 to cover the loan amount. We need to replace the home. That's why we're purchasing it. So make sure that they take full care of you and your needs at the time.
Okay.
Purchase.
Somebody wants to get in contact with you. How do they reach Tyler Terpening at the Heritage Group?
Well, we are a full-service agency located in Latham, New York. But however, we do sell insurance products in New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. They can contact me at area code 518-782-0001, or you can contact us via our website at www.theheritagegroup.info.
So that makes you intergalactic.
Correct.
You can reach them anywhere. We appreciate your time today.
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And thanks for watching.